Robertson, Romania.
Bine, bine, aici ești la Salonta, în România.
Nu dorm eu cu străini în casa la mine.
Morgen.
I'll invite you to see a wonderful film, probably, in my humble opinion, one of the best films ever produced by the post-communist Romanian cinema. So have a pleasant screening. I hope we will see you for the Q&A after the screening. Thank you very much.
Good evening for everybody. Thank you for being here, and thank you for inviting me. About understanding, so I think that everyone understands what he or she wants to understand. I can say what this movie is for me. For me, is about communication without any language, about tolerance, and about friendship. That's for me. I always said enjoy the movie, but I would like to ask you to love this movie.
So he's a very complex artist, very active, mostly in the theater. But he wasn't prepared when he was young to become an actor, right? You were about to choose a different path in your life. Can you talk a little bit about your how you started and what you wanted to do when you were young?
Yes, first of all, thank you that you are here, and thank you for your applause. Yes, I intended to be a mathematics professor. I had 1 year at the university in Cluj, and after that I had to work 1 year. It was in the communist era, and after that I turned to theater. And even today I use mathematics because I think that everything needs a structure, and everything needs some rules. Not many rules, just a few, 3 or 4 rules, but which are the basis of that structure. And that's how I use mathematics in acting or writing. I think that's all.
Gitmem lazım. Oxford'a, oğluma, yavruma, gelinlerime, çocuklarıma, oğluma azalma gitmem lazım.
How difficult was to work with your Turkish colleague? Because as far as everybody knows, he didn't speak any Romanian and didn't speak any English, so it's quite challenging, I suppose.
Yes, when I first met him, I said, "Hello, I'm Andras, and he." Something in Turkish. And I said, "English? No." I said, "German? No." "French?" Nothing. And then I understood just Turkish. And in a few days, we started to love each other because I saw something in his eyes, in his hands, in his way of being. And I think it was very easy for us. Marian just, there is a lot of improvisation in this movie. And Marian just, Marian is the director, just told us, you will come in and he will sit down and you will look to him, and the translator translated I don't know what, and that's how the movie is. I don't know how did it happen. I'm sorry that Yilmaz cannot be here. You know, the problems with the visa.
Were you allowed to suggest scenes or to suggest dialogues, and even though it was improvisation in terms of what, of the lines that you had to say, or scenes, or how did you work at this film?
Mainly Marian had the ideas, because he realized that one is to put down as a literature the script, and other thing is to make it practical. And mainly he has ideas, but also we could offer him, we can propose him what to say or what to do. He was very open. I love very much work with him. I love working with directors who let me to choose the way how to do. And that's all. I think that acting is the art of the moment, what happens now, between me and you, me and my partner. And I just let the man who is inside me, who now is Nelu, I don't know Nelu, I have to discover him, and I just let him to act. And after that I realize what I have done. I don't know, is it understandable how I work? And I don't think, because I think if an actor thinks too much, he cannot play. It's too cold. It will be a big gap between the character and him. He has to be the character.
Bine, bine, aici ești la Salonta, în România.
Yes, it is bureaucratic. There is a lot of bureaucracy, but I think even here it's the same bureaucracy when it's something about strangers or Borgia or Trent. For me, for example, in Heathrow it was a great problem. I have an electronic passport, but he didn't recognize me. And I had to stay there half an hour to wait when they let me in. I had no fish with me.
I'd like to ask you about your career as a theater actor, because you are playing currently some very important parts in the history of theater, I would say, from Death of a Salesman, right, when you play the leading role as well, and also Uncle Vanya. Was it difficult for you as mainly as a theater actor, or starting from a great theater career, to act in film, which is quite different? Was it difficult for you as technically or as an approach?
Yes, at the very beginning it was very difficult, and Marian always told me not so much, because you know in theater everything is bigger, but it was a challenge for me, and now I have some ideas. I don't know when shall I finish them, to teach my students how to play in movies and how to play in theater. And about my theater career, I hope it hasn't the end. Yes, I work, nothing else. My job is my hobby, so I play everything.
I can only hope that the British public can see you on the British stage as a theater actor, as in the future, not only as a film actor.
It's a question of money. Not for me to invite the whole theater. Yes. In the early 90s, a lot of cinemas were closed because there was no audience. We started to watch TV. And it was almost the same situation in theaters. We had no audience. Now, the audience came back, and in cinemas too. There is a very important festival, for example, the TIFF, Transylvania International Film Festival in Cluj, in the town where I live, and thousands of people are coming, and 10 days, and you cannot buy any ticket, and 24 hours just movies and movies and movies, and it's a good thing, I think.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your for being tonight, for spending some time with us. We hope we'll see you again at other Romanian films and screenings. I hope you had a pleasant evening. I think Andras doesn't go anywhere in the next half an hour, so if there are any other questions, you can probably ask him on your way back. Thank you again. Good night.
Nu mă poți ajuta să scap de trucul ăsta.
Nu mai ocup cu treburile astea.